gatoya mu rubuga ntere mu rubuga ntere ijwi mu kire babwira uko namukunze mwiza nzahora nkuririmba mwiza nzahora nkurata bambe nzahora nkuririmba nzahora nkurata nongere mbikubwire kandi
ufite hano ikaba igizwe n'umusore witwa cyangwa se umukwe witwa Bernice Werner wagira ngo ahaguruke atwereke umugeni murahaguruka barakoze cyane rero tubifurije ikaze hanyuma bagiye kugirana amasezerano y'umubano w'abashakanye ahangaha ndifuza ndagira ngo batangarize icyo bahisemo mu micungire y'umutungo w'abashakanye. Hari uburyo butatu bw'imicungire y'umutungo, hari ivangamutungo rusange, hari ivangamutungo muhano, hakaba n'ivangamutungo risesuye. Bahisemo rero ivangamutungo risesuye. Ndagira ngo rero bajye hariya hanyuma bagirana amasezerano.
I, Werner Civil, have heard what the laws requires to spouse agree without any caution that you, Bernice Werner Civil, be my wife, and we live together as per our agreement and accordance with the law of the Republic of Rwanda.
I, Bernice Werner Civil, having heard what the law requires the spouses, agree without any caution that you, Werner Civil, be my husband, and we live together as per our agreement and in accordance with the law of the Republic of Rwanda.
Emmanuel, the civil registrar of Chuve sector, having had the vote made between Bernice Werner and Bernice, as agreed in my presence and in public, pursuant to powers conferred to me by the law, hereby declare that from today, Bernice Werner and Bernice are married in accordance with the law.
This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. This is why I love you. Ooh, this is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. I found love in you. And no
muhango wo gusezeranya tukaba tubifurije kugira ubukwe bwiza bw'uyu munsi. Murakoze cyane.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations.
Thank you.
You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and I will. When the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you. This is more than just a wedding. This is etched into eternity. With our union, we will move mountains. We will live on our knees, 'cause he'd choose.
See the way you're taking care of your mama, the way you're taking care of me, the way you light up any room, girl. You're what this world should be. Tomorrow, tonight, the rest of my life, I wanna be the man you want me to be. So starting right now, girl, tell me everything you need. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed and never leave. I love you left unsaid.
So, finally, let's join the sun.
Okay.
Quick step outside. Thank you.
Uzima bwiza. Congratulations.
Very good.
Is it? We doing the sign?
Yeah.
Believe I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just wanna be good as you. Good as you, baby. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do, but baby, I just wanna be good as you. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you left unsaid. It might take 100 lifetimes to do. You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You take the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it, and all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes, when your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love.
But you guys are on a place. Everything is good. Yeah. Be relaxed. Just listen to me. And if you didn't have the chance to introduce yourself, I tried to do that again. And let's start on my right side. Everyone knows Bernice. Nice to have you here.
I didn't run away.
Then
I'm here.
thank you so much that you took the long way from Moanga to this place, to Gress and Pauline. Good old friends of Bernice. Now it's getting tricky, Jean's and Pauline. Sandra, Martin, they're also living in Musanze, some meters away of our place. And thank you so much that you took the time today. Diane, an old friend too of Bernice. Rosette, a cousin. Thank you so much. Chance, she's now on our place, and I enjoyed that very much. That on any morning we had some stupid situations. My friends Angela and Gerhard from Germany, and they are really old friends of mine. Laila, thank you so much. And the husband of Laila has to leave. Patrick, my brother-in-law. I'm very proud. Thank you for assistance. Alfonso, cousin of Bernice too. And finally, now, because I didn't realize you. No, sorry. Bosco, Emily and Emily. Bosco is out, so also really good friends of us. And finally, the chair, my sister, no? Something like that. Sister-in-law. So thank you so much that you guys being here. So I try my best to do this in 3 minutes, because today I was really excited. What's normal on these days, and I'm also much more, or let's say on the same level, excited, because speeches are in German it's not a big thing for me. But in English, I will do my best. So just to know how the things come. Kinyarwanda. I have maybe some topics in Kinyarwanda. So just for you to know how the things come together. Almost 4 years ago, in 2015, I packed 70 kilo, 80 kilos of stuff, and the plan was to go to the coast of Tanzania to go to surfing. 2 days before I left, I changed my flight because I said no, just to go to the shore, to go to surfing, this is stupid. Let's do something for you to understand the world a little bit better and maybe to have the choice to experience places what I didn't know until that now. So I changed my plan and my flight ticket too. And before I left 2 days ago, I decided to go to Kigali. Flying into Kigali, on this time, it's just 4 years ago, but you know better than me what happens in this beautiful country in 4 years. And 4 years ago, the things was not like that than now. And I didn't speak of 20 years, just 4 years. So I rent a car, it was this kind of Revel 4s, 20 years old, 4 different tires. No brakes. So had an overnight in Kigali, and then I drove on myself to Musanze. Had a small B&B, not that what you can rent until now, Martin, yeah? It had maybe 4 square meters, simple bed, no wardrobe, and the shower was running in 6 different ways. And next day I did that in 24 hours, I booked a hike to the gorillas for sure, and like the Germans are, I booked not the normal hike. I checked on internet which group is the farthest, far away. So I was in the mountains. Next day's weather was the same than now. Whole days raining, and I was almost 8 hours in the mountains. Oh. And on this way, on the way back, after I had this experience with the gorillas, I had a tricky situation on a galley. It was a galley, I didn't will say really steep, but it was a galley. And we have to jump really concentrated over this galley. And in front of me was someone, and in front of, we say her, was also someone. It was a porter. And I told the porter, please be so kind, give her a hand to jump over this galley. And this is some situations in your life can be really stupid. It was stupid what I did on this day, because it was a guy on me in front, and it was Bernice. And to tell a porter, give the guy the hand to jump over the galley, this is stupid what you can do here in the mountains, especially if you was 48 hours before in Germany, and you didn't know everything about that. So I told the porter, please give her a hand, and she said, no, everything is good. She jumped over the galley and said, okay, cool. And then I had to try, then I had to jump, and I jumped with all my body pressure, and I didn't reach the opposite. Oh. Yeah, and right away I fall backwards in this galley, and I was deeply in the trees and in the plants, and I didn't have any chance to get out. All the guys, means my guide and the porters, they start to laugh, and it was one of my times in my life that I was really stuck. Yeah. So okay, said okay, it happens. But I tried my best to be impressive to her, but it doesn't work. So we get down of the mountain. Yeah, and it was a good day because I tried to get my second chance. The second chance, this Revel 4 with almost 4 different tires, without any profile. by the way, I have to say that he jumped already on the way to this place in my car. I don't know why. Later on, she told me, yeah, because he was alone and I have to show it away. I didn't know really. We have to clear that up. And by the way, I parked the car direct on the wall of the park, and we had, I don't know, one or two Land Cruisers behind me, but me. I drove this RAV4 with these 4 wheels right away to the park entrance. And the Land Cruiser stuck really in the mud. So it was a win-win, like that. Huh? This fall backwards in the galley, and this how can I say, this situation that we didn't stuck with this RAV4 with it over. So this was the day of where we met. The things goes on. I would like to go in details. It will be a long story, but the times now means the last 4 years. It was big exams for me in different situations. So we say it was not exact, by the way, by side. It's not connected to that, what I would like to say, but what I would like to say in this moment, because coming on my head, the most of you, I know you since years, and all the time it was really, really helpful. I was any minute on any party, drunken or not drunken, I feel on any time really welcome. And guys, friends, about that, thank you so much. It was very helpful, and it was always behind the main point of my movement. Also, really helpful that it was not at one point a big thing to go in the plane and to reach Rwanda. So thank you for that, guys, and for your very nice, warmly welcome. Back to the big exams. I start from the end, and today the exams finished. And I'm so happy about that, because part of these exams was not really funny. So we'll give you just some views of these exams. I know Rwanda changed very fast, and one of these things is, let's say, this gender development. What we know also in our areas in Europe or America, but the things, this development, we say, we know that of our parents, and we know this development, that the things going very fast. But on one point I will see, I have a view on this gender development means, on one point, the things going fast about that, but finally, on the end, you're coming back on an important point of gender development. And the main point of gender development is on couples and friends to stay in love. You expect that. You say almost you didn't need really in gender development if you do the things daily in love. In my first experience, what means gender development in Rwanda was that on one time I found myself alone in the kitchen. It was the kitchen of Bernice, and I tried to move cassava to ugali. I didn't like to go in details, but what I can say,
you messed it up.
Yeah, she didn't have to paint the kitchen after that, but I tried my best. So that was one experience to be helpful in the kitchen, and finally to impress my girlfriend at this time. And to impress, yeah, we guys know that because in the past, our grandpas going to hunting, so we lived in the past, the grandpas of us, also in Europe, they lived the villages and the cities, going on Monday, just example, in the forest, and then they're coming back on Friday or Saturday. It was an easy living. And all the girls, that guys is just an example, I speak now from Europe, all the girls on the walls of the towns, they searched maybe for 5 hours on Friday or Saturday morning when the guys coming back from the deeply forest. And the hero was the first guy with, for example, with a pig or something else. So this guy, they had the evening, and the girls too, because he was the successful hunter. So in our culture too, in your culture, I promise you it was everything the same. The problem for us now is, guys, about gender development, I'm joking, that we didn't have the chance to impress. Means forbidden to hunt. We can't go out on Monday to the forest. And we didn't have the chance to coming out in the forest really fast with the pack on the shoulders. Because everyone will say,
Are you crazy?
you need physiological
hospital.
Physiological hospital. Yeah? So back to the situation now in a nice way. So we have to find alternative to impress. So in my way, and she pushed me also. It was a present of her for 100 USD, old mountain bike, and she sent me to the mountains. Go to biking below because I know you like it. What I didn't know was that this mountain bike was prepared on her. The mountain bike works just 20 kilometers. And in the middle of nowhere, the whole mountain bike broke down. And I have to carry the mountain bikes on my shoulders 4 hours down from the mountain over the woods back to the street to find a Hiace Toyota to coming back to Musanta.
I didn't do it on purpose.
And finally, some sketches more. So I try my best, and on that way about mountain hiking, also very, very helpful was to be with friends like Bosco, like Placide, like Roger. He will be in the evening on us because she always was connected to these guys, but I didn't realize it. So if I was on the way, she phoned him, so how he do it, how is the blood pressure, how is the movement, he is still fine, just to know in which physical condition I am. Yeah? In which physical condition I am, that maybe she has the chance, because you know, guys, I'm 20 years older than her, how she has the chance to be with me over 30 years, to make means to care her. So finally, thank you guys that you always that the information was always fine about that in my physical situation. So after all these things, I didn't would like go more in details. After all these things, for example, last briefings on that and exams was last year said, oh, please let's go over East Africa. I said, yeah, why not? So I drove 5,000 kilometers, up, down, left, right, park, mud out, back, left, east, south, back to Rwanda, without any, let's say, really problems. And on one point, I decided, it was in the middle of nowhere, Tanzania, I decided on my own, now it's over with exams. I have to find a decision to bring these things to a final. And I worked on that maybe, or driving. We was also on the shore. I had also my exams there, what I have to do, and jump higher and surfing better like the others, and all this stress and things. This stress what we have because we can't go to hunt. This is the problem. So we have to try to found alternatives like that, yeah, jump 20 meters, going to whatever, I don't know. So after all this stress, I decided, no, now it's good, before you're going to die or break twice your bones. And in the middle of nowhere in Tanzania, and I will tell you exactly, if you would like to know where the place was it was on 30 degrees, 25 minutes south, and 35 degrees, 52 minutes east. I didn't speak of seconds. And we was in the middle of nowhere, and I tried my best to find a nice place. What it was really true, it was just an inspiration. I walked some minutes, kilometer, whatever, on myself, and I said, Bernice, now I'm going to walking, but just follow me. So on one point, I stopped, and it was on a place, beautiful place between zebras, wildebeest, antelopes. So we was in a big herd. We was alone, we was really alone, really quiet on the morning. And in this place, because I would like to stop these exams, I asked her to marry me. And from that time, I spoke just from the project 1145. Let's go to the project of 11:45 because it was on 11:45 a.m. in the morning, and I have really this degrees. I know this degrees very well, and I know the place. And on any time, we say more or less 2 square meters. We found this place back, and our project 11:45 finished now today. And I'm very lucky about that. Finally, Bernice Murakose means in English, thank you for your trust. Quisera Murakose. Quisera Murakose for your trust. And finally, Murakose Chani to Marie Goretti Nikuse, the mother of Bernice. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Chris. Chris, to your sister. To your sister.
Gatoya mu rubuga ntere ijwi mukire babwira uko namukunze mwiza